I came into working here at Blessed Sacrament, not in the role that I am now, but I still have, I oversee the youth group as well as confirmation here. Started taking over the website as well as now doing the development after someone had retired. So I've been doing it roughly going on 2 years now, almost 2.5 years. So my background before that was in the finance world, so it has helped a lot as far as trying to streamline things, making things more efficient and more secure for both the parish and parishioners as well. To my benefit, they had already been using Faith Direct, so there was never any ability to look at anything else. But over time, we have looked at other options because of different giving aspects that we do for different fundraisers, and couldn't find anyone as far as on the competitive side that would be able to even compare to what Faith Direct has offered us in the past and ongoing. What was in place made it extremely easy for any change in personnel or job description change, where I was actually able to come in and start to oversee that with very minimal. Within the first month, I basically had no questions, and any questions that I did have were quickly answered by people at Faith Direct and also my predecessor. Yes, for lots of different reasons. One, from a standpoint of the secure aspect of it, is probably, I wouldn't say paramount, but it's up there. From our perspective, the amount of money that is changing hands is considerable. So that aspect allows people to have that reassurance that the money that they are giving to Blessed Sacrament is actually going to Blessed Sacrament and not done in a way that compromises any of their financial data. From a timing perspective, it's incredible. I mean, it's everything is very succinct. Everything is done on time. We know what we're getting before we're getting it. If anything were to happen in the meanwhile, we're able to visibly see online if there are any changes to a client. So that part of it makes the record keeping part extremely easy, extremely efficient, and more importantly accurate for our benefit and for the parishioners as well. What I've looked at ongoing is what other things can Faith Direct do for us? And that's probably the biggest gem that we have been able to uncover and utilize to our biggest potential. With Faith Direct, what they've been allowing us to do is do all the marketing for us. So we work in conjunction with Faith Direct and make sure the information that's going to parishioners is online with what we're trying to do at our parish, and more importantly, to their benefit as well as to ours. So it works out well. I would love to say yes, but I don't think that'd be the correct answer. No, not without the amount of legwork that we would have had. We don't have the systems in place to do that, nor working for a nonprofit. It's you don't really have the staff to do it, and that's you're bringing in someone who is not only an expert in it, but has worked with various other clients, so they know what works best. And to be able to tap into that and have that work to your benefit is monumental. A couple years ago when we had the snowstorm in Washington, it was a lot of parishioners weren't able to get out and go to Mass. And instead of having our offertory be way off, once again, we're still seeing the consistency because of the online giving and it being done in such a way that we're able to count on that each month going forward. The person giving through Faith Direct has given 5 times the amount of contribution through offertory. And there, I think, are a couple of reasons why. One is there's a little bit of a lag in when you get physical envelopes. It takes about a month or two to get you the envelopes that you need. With Faith Direct, the minute you sign up, you're in the queue for that next month to be giving through offertory, and that and also I think in abundance to the consistency of the month in, month out, where someone's giving the same amount every month. It helps, and I think I would venture to say that would be true with any parish as they looked at it. Just the sheer number of input that we have to do on the manual side for doing envelopes. With Faith Direct, everything is downloaded very quickly. By far, it's not even a close comparison. And that's the consistency part of it that we wanted to have. It wasn't as though, as we grew with Faith Direct, our fees would increase. It was something that we were able to pinpoint and know that we wanted to grow this. We knew what to expect from Faith Direct. That is all maintained the same. So it was to our advantage for more people to take and look at Faith Direct and use that as their offertory mean for what we're doing over time. There's, as I said before, it's not even a close comparison. It's well worth it, every penny. The ability of Faith Direct to work as an integral part of your actual business office. It's not as though you're talking to a black box. There is definitely interaction back and forth of how to present to your congregation. I don't have to sit back and think of something. That is being done at Faith Direct. If there's something that I would like to incorporate, they're more than happy to do that with us. That component of it, I think, is very worthwhile to take a look at. That level of customization is definitely not out there in the mainstream. The last thing that I want to bring up is and I know a lot of this time it sounds like such a marketing ploy, but the people that work at Faith Direct and the help that you receive is by far what you can count on the most. That there doesn't, the people that work there actually have a vested interest in working with you, and they want to make sure that you get what you need from Faith Direct, and will go to whatever length that is to help you get that. To go above and beyond is a commonplace. That is the part that I think gets undersold sometimes. You hear it, but I'm witness to it for the last 2 years that whenever I needed anything, it was done, and whenever I needed something done more quickly than that, it was done with a smile on the face and thank you very much, and done in a very gracious way.